demonstrate the CI/CD pipeline, the last part of the Azure DevOps, but most important part. But I would like to tell all the features I cannot able to show because of the license version. It is a free version, but in free version also you guys can able to engage for this DevOps CI/CD pipeline. So basically, what happen is all of you know whenever we push or pop our data from different locations, we need an agent. An agent is a task which has a set of rules that we can put, and according to our notifications, our push or pop notifications, these automations happen either through virtually or to using calling the REST API to other cloud enabled server, like testing, like pushing or popping some artifacts, code base and other stuffs. So basically, what is agent? The agent is a combinations of tasks or sub-tasks that we can fix in an automated way in virtual machine by creating a virtual machine, creating a hosted site, or an existing site which is already hosted to in Azure in domain users. You can go for the agent services virtually for public, private. If it is a public, you do not require the domain users. The CI/CD pipeline can be integrated to public, but it doesn't happen to real life scenario. It should be a private using uh, a private token, which is called string tokenizer. Dipanjan may heard this name. Vishwas is new.
Yes, yes.
Tokenizer is a part of, like you are part of a, let's say, cloud of Microsoft virtual machine VM1, and I am part of VM2, same organization. So you have asked me, Saptoshi, I need some data for my project management tasks, for resource ramp up or anything. So I will challenge you. So you prove yourself that Vishwas, you have joined from the domain of Microsoft Azure. So there you have to choose your token, that is a private token. When that is passed to the pipeline, pipeline means pipeline is a pipe where water goes, that is a pipe. So here the pipe is something where the packets or data goes from one server to another server in the cloud enabled systems. So when the pipeline, the CI/CD pipeline, we can tell when the integrations or agent services run. So agent services first try to integrate and authenticate you that you are a domain user, you have a proper credential, then you can do the automations. If you are not, they will be simply denied. So what I would like to demonstrate here today, to create an agent and to integrate the agent with the local subsystems of the virtual machine, that is my machine. I will create in my machine as a virtual machine, and I will try to integrate with the Microsoft Azure DevOps services, which we can tell SaaS. So here I will try to integrate, connect, but when authentication to run the services, they are requiring the this license. That I cannot do. But whatever I will demonstrate, you guys can go further. That is not an issue. Okay, I am sharing the screen. Now let's move to Microsoft Azure. See, I had already created two projects. One is Saptoshi Netlink and then this TCS 888. So I stress the TCS 888 which has already created. And once it is created, there is a project BT5G rollout. TCS 888 is what it was, a organization. Under there it is a one project is there. So here is one project settings is there. If you go in the project settings, you can have an agent pool in the pipeline. There is an agent pool, there is a parallel job, setting, test management service, and XAML. XAML is a YML file where all the CI/CD pipeline, when we execute, that XAML is get created. It is a configuration file we can execute that file, and anything error, anything logs that generated in XAML file. It's a part of the CI/CD pipeline in Microsoft Azure DevOps platform. So first go to the agent pool. So in the agent pool, I want to try to create an agent pool. You have an Azure pipeline, that is the default. Azure pipeline is a pipeline which is already created by the Microsoft, that if your organizations try to follow the pipeline, so first of all, you understand the pipeline concept. So the pipeline concept to, I'm talking for Bishwas. Saptushi not joined today. What is the pipeline is? See, this is my database. This is an Azure cloud, and another cloud. There are different VMs. VMs means virtual machines. Here it is in synchronous and asynchronous process. The data is pushing and it's giving the reply. If this user who is stand here and he is using one VM, VM is virtual machine, through which he wants to connect this database. So he doesn't has any authentications to that particular database. So he will first pull here the Azure service in the cloud, and he will create an agent. Basically, what agent is, in general term, the agent represent the broker. If I want to book some hotel, I go to the broker. So we'll go and ask him, is there any room is available or not. So here an agent acts as a broker. This guy pushed an agent. Agent will see any relevant data is available here or not. When it finds some data that is in this database, it will give a notification to this users through that agent, and these users will connect it through that agent with the database. And now it goes to asynchronous process both ways. And now when these connections has been happened, the connection is typically happened through pipelines. These pipelines is nothing but in secure systems where the packets or the data goes from one system to another systems, and anything changes, it will be changed through the agent. Agent will notify to this guy, and the push and pop notifications, and it will be retrieved. The main purpose for agent and CI/CD pipeline is like it is an automations. You do not require to writing the code or configure your systems, which we usually do whenever any chunks of codes we need to deploy for during UAT. We usually upload these things. When I was a developer or tech lead, usually used to do these things using FTP, file transfer protocol, but that is an old concept. Here, rather than doing that, if I have a GitHub, that is an agent, or Microsoft team VSS, also an agent, or any subsystems and version control by which we will upload that, and will tell the agent create a VM, and will take a time, let's say at 12 AM at midnight, nobody will work. On that time, automatically the push and pop notification will happen, and all the code base will be retrieved from one cloud to another cloud. That is the purpose. So my work becomes very easy. I do not require more resources to be sit during this testing or any other purposes. It can be an automated. So that is an agent. Clear? Vishwas?
Yes.
Now, let's move to Azure. There is a setting in agent pool. You have to create a pool. So in order to create an agent pool, you have to add an add pool. So there is an option, pool to link is a new, manage DevOps pools and self-hosted. So here I will demonstrate the self-hosted, means I will use my laptop as a server or as an agent to connect with Azure DevOps. So that is the reason I go for self-hosted. Managed DevOps pool, it happens to the company. Had pool is already there, we need to manage. As your virtual machine is, if you have in multiple virtual machine, different locations, co-locations, then you will go the Azure virtual machines scale pool. But all are, you have to give take the subscriptions. Only the self-hosted I can go some part, not full. So here it is asking the name of the pool. So let's say I'm giving the name of the pool is my pool. Description: CI/CD pipeline for project automation. Now here is an option that pipeline permission, grant access permission to all pipelines. There are multiple pipelines. You can give the access to multiple pipelines. So all who are under this pool will be granted. So when I create, my pool has been created. Right now, if I go to my pool, I click a new agent. So here, Vishwas, I'm little going in deeper. Don't worry. Here, Microsoft Cloud is asking which particular platform you want to play with or deploy.
Okay.
Windows, Macs, and Linux. So
Okay.
you tell that I go for Windows. So I click here, download the agent. So when I click the download the agent, the agent is downloading to my local system. Just wait. It's a chunk of files that download to my system by which using Microsoft PowerShell. I believe you heard that name, both Dipanjan and Vishwas. Microsoft,
Yes.
through Microsoft PowerShell, we will try to connect it to the server using CI/CD
Yeah.
pipeline. So my VSTS Visual Studio source safe, this file I'll already downloaded to my machine, my local machine. It's a zip file. So what I do is I simply copy this and I move to my home. I can create this Windows. Here I create a new folder. My CI/CD. Anything, any name you can give, or I can give that name a meaningful name. My pool. So here I paste this and I extract this to here. Where is that? My pool. It's still copying. So wait. So I have extracted the entire VS virtual machines a pool under my local subsystems. All right. Now let's move to Microsoft PowerShell, that is in DOS. CD dot dot CD dot dot CD create directory. What is the name? My pool. And here under the my pool I have a CMD file config.cmd. So it is an Azure pipeline services. This is called Microsoft PowerShell, most advanced part. I am using my PC as an agent in order to connect with Azure DevOps using agent pool services. I'm extracting these things using my operating system kernel. If it is in Linux, we use the putty. If it is not Linux, other than Linux, in Windows, we use the kernel using the DOS prompt of the agent services. It asking the enter server URL to connect as your prime. So what will be the server URL I need to be get connected? So I go to TCS 83s. This is my server. So I copy this and then it paste. HTTP
This
dev
is this
Azure.
is this is something host name.
Sorry.
This is something like a host name.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now it is asking
correct.
the pet name. What is pet? What is pet? Dipanjan. I'm not a project manager today. I am a techno-functional project manager.
Pet name is something like origin.
See, I'm giving you all the clarities, so no confusion.
Personal access token, no?
A personal access token, right? Very good. What is personal access token? How can I understand that, or Microsoft Azure will understand that Saptushi is a person, he is trying to log in from his subsystem, so he should authenticate himself. So that is an pet. So how do I create the pet? In order to create the pet, you go to this project, organizational settings, and no, sorry, TCS 5G rollout, project setting, agent pool. My pool has already created. Now click to agent. See, my laptop is already connected. It was showing offline. I just tested these things. I will connect it again. So
Okay.
go to details, security, advanced analytics, agent, new agent. No. Yes. Now I go to the, I just, this is a tab. This is a user setting, and then I go to this user personal access token, pet, pet. This is, there is two things which was Dipanjan. One is a pet and another SSH. SSH is an MD5 hash algorithm in order to
Yes, yes.
encrypt and decrypt. Rather than doing that, I am using PAT as a services. It is the most advanced. Go to the PAT. So one token has already been created. I want to create a new token. So I will give name, this token is my token. And this my token, I'm giving access to all. Read, write, manage, read, write, manage, read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, and read, write, manage, create. See, a token has been created. This is called binary token. What is called? Hexabinary token. It combination of hexadecimal and binary. Copy it, go to Microsoft PowerShell, paste it. Okay, just 1 minute. Copy. Why it is not taking? I have already copied. Why it's not happening? My token, I created this previously, so my token, edit, full access, save. Today is 29 and the new token has created. But my token, okay. My token. Enter a valid for the authentication type. I have to give the token name and number. So just one to go for the new token. Let's set test token. Read write, execute full. I give the full executions. So token has been created, but when I paste it, enter a value for authentication, enter a valid value for the authentication. This token should be, I have created these things. No, I have tested these things. So not why it is not working, I don't know. You have to give the token name, means the token value. See, my laptop has been connected on that day. I don't know why it is not taking today. New agent, sorry, not new agent. I go to the details of the CI/CD authentications, jobs, agent. This is my agent. If I laptop update all agent, update new agent will create new repository. Agent pool, settings, service connection. This is my pool. Okay, just try to delete this. Add pool, self-hosted, my pool and grant create. My pool has been created. Now go to the my pool, new agent. New agent is already there. So git.cmd. Enter the server URL. That server URL I have. This is the server URL. Enter the path. So go to the path, project settings, users, path. I'm revoking all the tokens. Full access. Create. Now we do not have any personal access token. Full access create. My token has been created, but just 1 minute. Why I'm trying these things? It is not taking copy. Make sure you copy the above token now. You do not store it, and you will not be able to see it again. This is a dynamic things. You have to give these things. No. Enter the authentication type. Press enter. Okay. Now it is asking for enter the personal access token. Is try to connect to my personal access token. Control V. All will come mask. Which was Dipanjan also. In Linux, everything comes in mask, which is called umask.
Okay.
So the token has come. It's the most valuable things in order to connect. So it comes as a mask. Press enter. Now it is trying to connecting to server. Registered agent. My agent is registered. It's saying.
Okay.
So let's say Azure DevOps BT50 rollout. Project setting. BG BT PT pipelines. BT50 rollout. This is March 11. I have been created, but here I will go to this TCS organizational setting. Now I will go to agent pool. My pool. I have just created my pool. No, why should I go for the my pools? It is already created. Agent pools. My pool. What is asking? Enter the agent pool. It asking to the name of the agent pool. So the name of the agent pool is my POOL. It is connected. It is true. At last I have able to connected my laptop to Microsoft Azure. That is the reason that it is showing that registered the agent, the one I have created. Then my pool is the name of the agent. Enter the agent name. This is my laptop name. The machines I am working.
Okay.
Laptop RGO. This is my laptop number. I just press enter. scanning for tool capabilities. What is the capabilities of my tool has? The laptop. Now I have connected to Azure DevOps services. My laptop is connected to CI/CD pipeline to Azure DevOps. So it is asking pull already contains an agent with name laptop RJ kit. So enter or replace. Press say yes. Successfully replace the agent. Testing the agent connection. Testing means CI/CD pipeline. Continuous integration, continuous development, continuous testing. It's going automated. Vishwas, just try to understand. This is my local subsystem, Azure pipeline. It is called Microsoft Power Shell, and it is
Yeah.
sorry, it is connected to directly this agent pulled of the Azure DevOps. So I am directly connected through PowerShell with Microsoft
Yes.
Azure DevOps. Now enter work folder. Press enter for work. Testing the enter the work folder. What is the name of the work folder? I press enter for work. If I press work, it is giving you a time 2025 3rd 30. This time setting is saved. Enter run agent services. I say why? Enter enable service underscore SID, and SID means, hey Dipanjan, what is SID?
SID is service ID.
Service ID. You heard that in Linux, whenever we are created any service ID in VI editor, SID is created. It is nothing but in agent ID or a virtual ID. So it is asking I that service SID. SID means service ID. Type unrestricted for the agent services. Yes or no? So I say yes. Error. Reported diagnostic logs. Please examine the log for details. Mpool needs administration privilege configuration agent Windows service. There I have been stuck. I do not have that capacity. So if I go to Azure DevOps BT5G, then I go to TCS, go to organizational setting, go to agent pool, my pool. See, this laptop is registered. Laptop, see, just see, this is the name of my laptop. Laptop hyphen RJO KE5TEZ. See, the similar number has been registered. So I have successfully used my agent service to, it is already enabled. If I want, I can disable, I can enable. It is showing offline because no jobs is there, but I have successfully connected from my local machine using pipeline to my Azure database services. Dipanjan, clear? See, a new
Yes.
folder has been created under my pool laptop RJ50. This is my name of the laptop. Makes sense?
Yeah, understood.
Vishwas,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
know
Yes.
it is a bit complex, but just try
It
to
is.
understand,
Yeah.
because you will need this. Now I have successfully added my agent. Now if I want to run the agent, I have a batch file under my folder. This is run. So I go to my PowerShell. This is called PowerShell, which was this version of Microsoft has given to the client is called PowerShell.
Yeah.
What I
Got
do,
it, sir.
Dipanjan, Saptoshi should join today. This is the most important class and he did not join.
Yes.
I did not show this kind of things previously. It is the most important part. And if you are not confident, you cannot move in CI/CD pipeline. Run CMD, scanning for tool capability. Connecting to the server means it's try to connect in. Now it is listening the job. That means it's trying to listen if any jobs, active jobs is there in the Azure DevOps. It's try to get the job from Azure DevOps. So go to TCS, organizational setting, then go to agent pool, my pool, agent. It is online. Successful. I am successful. Dipanjan, see,
Yes,
previously
yes,
it was online, offline. Now it is online. So I have able to connect my local subsystem to Azure DevOps.
yes.
So if I go to the, it is connected. So whenever I will go to disable, it will be disconnected. It is trying to listen the job. If I go to the details and SSS description which I have been created, it has been pushed here. Security Saptarshi.DevOps is an administrator. Maintenance history and analytics. If I go to the analytics, this is my analytics. Analytics that maximum there is only one job has been created. You can see one currency and job has been created. No parallel job is there. So I have only get requested for only one job. It is try to listen for the jobs. Then job has been created and in the agent it is there. If you want, you can create new agent as well, multiple agent. So the charisma is if you created multiple agents over here and if you want to connect your multiple agent through here with the CI/CD pipeline, anything happen to any of these agent will directly reflect to your subsystems. You do not require to maintain these things manually. If you want, you can press update all agent. When you press that update all agent, all the sub agent will be get updated. If you click this laptop, there is no jobs. No jobs have run on this agent because I have not created any job. This is my name of the laptop, my local subsystem. This is a version control created by the GitHub. It is showing that agent home directory C colon my pool. See, Vishas, I have created this directory to my machine. It is showing to Azure DevOps. So my machine is connected. Home.
Right.
Where is that? This PC. My pool. See, the name of the folder is my pool. It is showing C colon my pool. Windows NT. Agent means I am an agent. I am a broker. Agent is Windows NT. Agent OS architecture x64. Agent OS version, my OS version. Agent profile C colon program file. App data C colon user Saptarshi app data roaming. See all the details, computer name, .NET framework, data, everything has been stored to the Microsoft Azure DevOps services. Interesting, na Dipanjan?
Yes.
Understand? I'm just trying to terminate. To terminate, Control C, press and terminate. So when I terminate, go to here, my pool, jobs, agent pool, my pool, agent, idle, offline. I have terminated. Now tell Dipanjan, you
Yes.
understand Dipanjan?
Yeah, I understood.
Can you able to do it on your own?
Yes, yes. Okay.
So Bishwas,
Yes, sir. I can get like take a stab at it.
Dipanjan, I have
Yes,
shown you the everything. I think it is
yes,
the first time you see this.
Yes. No, actually, CI/CD I already did through Bitbucket and using GitHub.
Have
But
you
I
worked
mean,
on Azure DevOps?
no. This is the first time.
Yes.
This is first time.
So try to practice it, because
Okay.
I don't require you to write code. Which was
Mhm.
just tell me very straightforward. Do I require to write any code? A single code I have written.
No.
Being
No,
a
no,
project manager, but you have, boss, you have
no.
to know this part on at least. Otherwise,
Yeah,
during interview sessions, nobody will entertain you. That is the reason you are going for associate certification. Microsoft Azure DevOps Associate. I don't ask you for the master. If you go for the master, here you have to write the code. I don't require that. So I have done all these things. Try to do the practice. Just download the video and do whatever I have done to your local machine.
Okay.
sure.
Dibanjan, any doubt?
No. It's clear.
Okay. So, okay, I'm dropping the call. Very important part I have shown today. I
Okay,
want you to create, all of you, and share the video. Nothing. Rest of the things you
okay,
can do it. This
Sure.
a Scrum part, burn down chat, and all those things, capacity planning, cycling time planning in report. That is easy, but I need this. And
Sure.
moreover, Dipanjan and Vishwas, you know, so powerful is Microsoft powered shell that using CI/CD pipeline, my local system has been connected to Azure DevOps services.
correct.
You can do anything and everything in cloud. Now this is the actual cloud favor. Whatever you have done previously, that is a cloud flavor, but that you can also do in Jira or any other subsystem. But these things you can't do in Jira. Sorry, you have to use this cloud, either
Right,
Azure DevOps or AWS.
Yes,
Okay.
understood.
right.
Okay, thank you. I'm dropping the call. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.